Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
All right, with that being said, let's move on. Let's talk about, do you try to find out what your passengers paid for a trip?
Do you? Do you guys approach it with some tactfulness, unlike this dumb shit driver? So there is a story. The woman takes Uber share. Hey, man, nothing wrong with it. She's trying to save some bucks, right? And then the driver asks her an extremely personal question. I didn't think I was going to be interrogated, says the rider. So what happened is that this lady took Uber share, and the driver said, you took Uber share, right? And then she said, yeah. And then he proceeded to ask her, well, how much cheaper was Uber share? Why are you using Uber share? Like all these stupid questions, right? I'm like, first of all, if you're doing Uber share as a driver, I'll question that part of it before I question her why she took Uber share. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No,
I
think
some
it
people
comes
get
down
lucky,
to
Chris. They order Uber share and there's no match, and then you go by yourself and you save yourself probably 30.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, I honestly think a lot of people have conversations like that where how many times do they say, oh, how much are you making on this ride? How many times do passengers it's the exact same conversation. So to have this like all of a sudden blow up is stupid. I think this is a conversation that, you read the room. So if they're talking and you're talking, you're having a good time, just be like, hey, by chance, I'm curious, what did they charge you for this ride? Because they tell us one thing, and I'm wondering if those numbers match up, because everything that's been going on where riders are getting different pays for the exact same ride. We're trying to figure a couple of things out. It's all about how you approach it. I don't think these conversations should not be had. I think they should. I think this fucking woman is a Karen, in my opinion, completely. Look at her. She looks like she needs to get laid or something. Like, come on,
bro. Come on, bro. Not personal. So and then it goes further. And then why did the Uber driver wanted to find out how much she paid for the Uber X share? And she was pissed off, saying that it's none of your fucking business. I took Uber X share. Just drive, uncle, drive. And then
exactly. So Karen.
And then the Karen said, hey man, none of your business. Sue me. I took Uber share. You shouldn't have probably accepted the trip as it is. So the driver wanted to find out. But what I want to know from the chat here, the group that we have at the moment, is do you guys try to find out? And do you guys, like, how do you guys do it? How do you approach it? Like, if the ice is broken with the rider, then do you go in for the kill? Or do you say, look, I'm just making like $6 for this trip, and I bet you pay 20. How do you approach it, right? Because it's a sensitive subject for the riders as well, because riders are about to find out how badly they're getting ripped off.
I think the biggest thing is if you have a woman that gets in the car that looks like that, don't talk to her like that, because she's just a fucking Karen, man. She is like the. I can't even say it on here.
Don't
like,
say it.
I can't, but I'm sure everybody can exactly know what I'm talking about when I say that. But
okay. No, this is very, because my break, my icebreaker is easy. Okay, I always have Rideshare Guy cards in my car, right? So I get in when I'm driving. I'll just pass one on. I go. I'm part of this huge rideshare channel, and I'm doing a survey, things like that. I have an icebreaker. But for people who don't have that opportunity, like, do you go like say, hey, how much you're paying for this, or do you kind of?
Yeah, it's all about presentation. It's all about, and then the other thing is, it's not just start talking. Like, don't be the fucking driver who just completely talks all the time.
Yeah,
like,
and complain. Don't complain to your rider, by the way.
How many times do you get a passenger that comes in and just talks and talks and talks, and you can't get a fucking word in, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't deal with that.
No,
it's the exact same thing. Like, just read the room, man. Just read the room. Yeah. And the moral of the story is, if you're going to ask, the easiest thing is, hey, don't beat around the bush, be direct, but don't be like super direct, or don't be like weird about it. Just normal.
I like quiet rides. Okay, that's it. That's always been the case for 10 years. Quiet rides. Best rides for me. You get in, I go, good morning. I'm hoping, praying to God that you're on your phone, swiping, doing something. And when you leave, have a great day. No, those are my favorites. Or good evening.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have a great time at the bar, whatever. The rest is like, I don't want to be your shrink. I ain't getting paid enough to drive you, let alone be your shrink for the next 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
but
hey.
then again, there are some of those rides that the conversations are just really funny or really
they are.
good.
They're
so
great.
It's like at those times, it's like, oh, I don't care. I love being the fly on the wall though too. Like when you get a couple of people that get in the car and they're just having this wild ass conversation of like what's going on. It's like you get a window into their life for a minute, and then you get to create their backstory or something.
The best conversations for me were two girls get in the car, they're going to a bar or something. They're all trying to figure out, if they're going to get hit on, and this and like, you're just kind of listening in. I'm like, holy shit. And those are kind of fun just to eavesdrop, right? You're in the car, but then you don't look in the rear view mirror. You don't check him out. You don't do any of that bullshit. Okay. Don't make him feel awkward, because customer is always right, my man. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah. Well, either way, don't be a Karen, and don't be like, read the car when you get in, like when they're getting in, read the car, like say, hey, how you doing? Make sure you know where they're going and all that good stuff. And then, let them speak first and talk. And, you can always guide the conversation if you want to do that. Or just, again, you just say it.
Well, I think
how much you pay for this?
This is a sensitive issue for a lot of drivers. They all complain, Uber's take rate is this, they took 50%, this and that. First of all, honestly, I've given up on that. Okay, you guys may hate this shit, but I've given up on that. They're going to do what they're going to do. The point is this a good trip for me? That's why I took it. I didn't take it because they took 50%. I didn't take it because they took 30%. I didn't take it because they lost money. Is it good for me? Because I come first. Then comes the rider. Then comes Uber, Lyft. Then comes all that stuff. I don't care. Is it profitable for me? Good. Let's go. It's good for me. Because I don't care what you charge, bro.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.